Hi guys, it has been a hot minute since I did a video for this channel, but I've had some changes in my Ozempic Wegovy journey, and I just thought I would share them with you all. So I was on Ozempic slash Wegovy for about a year and a half. We figured out when I went to the doctor 2 weeks ago, and I progressively went higher on the dosage. Now, I'm not diabetic. I am considered obese, and I also have high blood pressure. So I'm trying to get down in weight to see if it helps with my blood pressure, because I didn't have high blood pressure until the very end of my third pregnancy with my youngest daughter. I got high blood pressure very suddenly, and like within a couple of days. Like, I was fine, and then suddenly I had high blood pressure, and I ended up having her by emergency C-section, and that was almost 17 years ago. So I have had high blood pressure since then and been on medication for it since then. I've tried a few different medications when I was breastfeeding her. There's only one medication that you can use while breastfeeding for high blood pressure, at least at the time that was the case, and it worked until it didn't. So it was coming up on a year of breastfeeding her that the medication stopped working. So very suddenly I had to stop breastfeeding so that I could go on a different kind of medication. Now, I had been pumping and using that breast milk, trying to like wean her off of like just feeding from me specifically. And so it wasn't a huge deal to like get her to switch to bottles or cups, but I had wanted to breastfeed her longer, so that was disappointing. And pretty much then I've switched a couple of times medication wise. Right now I'm on amlodipine and lisinopril. I take it every day in the morning, and I did the Ozempic slash Wegovy. I'm saying slash because I did both of them. I used both of them during the shortages for the different medications. I was able to switch from one to the other. So I could go from Wegovy to Ozempic even though I'm not diabetic. The insurance company proved that. And then I had to go back to Wegovy. It's the same medicine. It doesn't really matter. I prefer the Wegovy injectables because it's like a pen you just push. The Ozempic is not as easy in my opinion, but it's the same medicine. So, but in August of last year, 2024, I started the highest dose of Wegovy and went for from August to December, and didn't really have any additional weight loss. So I think I had plateaued. So I made an appointment with my PCP to see if maybe I could try one of the other medications like Mounjaro or Zepbound. And I don't know that she was necessarily very keen on me switching to another injectable. But I still have the high blood pressure, and I was hoping that one of the other medications might help me get over that plateau to finish losing the weight that I need to lose. And so she decided to go ahead and do that. We were gonna try Mounjaro, but I found out that it was only for diabetics with type 2 diabetes. So I ended up having to do Zepbound, and initially my insurance company denied it, but then the doctor's office did something and resubmitted it. And I think the insurance company, in my case, they require you to fail another medication, and then they'll approve the new medication. So since I had plateaued on Wegovy and I was at the highest dose, there was nothing else higher, they did approve the Zepbound. So I got my Zepbound prescription. It was on back order at the first pharmacy, and I'm required to use CVS pharmacy for things that are refillable. Like if I'm going to get refills, you can do a one-time prescription fill at any pharmacy, as far as I know. But if you're going for something that needs refills, you can only get the refills repeated at CVS pharmacies or like their mail order pharmacy. So the first pharmacy, the one I usually use, is CVS inside Target, and they said it was on back order in the app. So it was nice. I was able to switch to a different store in the app, but then it said it was on back order too. So I was like, well, what was the point of that? I don't know if there's a Zepbound shortage. I'm completely unsure about that. Apparently, the shortage that was happening at the end of 2024, it was supposed to be over for Zepbound and Mounjaro. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if they're still catching up. I have no clue. But so I called that pharmacy, and I don't know if all pharmacies are this way, but now you have to leave a voicemail for the pharmacist to call you back. They're pretty good about calling back, but you used to be able to call and talk to a pharmacy person right there while you were on the phone. Now you have to wait for a call back. But I was able to get the medicine because someone else didn't pick up their prescription and it had gone back into the system. So that's the only reason that I got my medicine already. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if there's a shortage. If you guys know if there's a shortage, please share in the comments below, because I assume, it's going to be helpful for people. I won't know until next month when I do my refill if it's, on back order again. I'm not really sure. So I took my first dose of the Zepbound this morning. It's around 1 o'clock in the afternoon today, and I took it maybe about 2 hours ago. Before I took the shot, I had a cup of coffee with milk and a little bit of sugar, and then my husband made drop biscuits this morning, so I had 2 biscuits with a little bit of butter. And I just I didn't feel nauseous or anything. I was fine, but now, like 15-20 minutes ago, I started to feel like my blood sugar was low. Now, previously, when I just ate the sad standard American diet all the time, if I had a lot of sugar in the mornings and then didn't eat for a while, then my blood sugar would get low. I'd get really shaky and irritable and that kind of thing. And that doesn't really happen so much to me anymore. It's a rare occurrence. I intermittent fast usually, and really I just don't eat breakfast most mornings, and don't eat until the afternoon. It's a lot easier when you're on these injectables because you're not hungry anyways. But then it comes to the point where you're like, I'm not eating anything. Like, I need to eat something. So, anyways, that's my first side effect. I assume it's something to do with the medication because, like I said, I know that the biscuits are carbs, and then I had sugar and milk in my coffee, but I don't get low blood sugar from that kind of situation. So I assume that it's the injection that caused it. I won't know until I, take more of the medication. I did put it in my thigh this time. I've never taken I've never taken Ozempic or Wegovy any place except for my abdomen. It was either my left side of my abdomen, by my belly button, or my right side of my abdomen. That was it. So I decided to try a different location since it's a different medication. We'll see. So I gave it to myself in my left thigh, like just the front part of my thigh. And it didn't really hurt either. I didn't even feel it go in, which is always nice. So it's just about like wait and see how I feel. I'm hoping I don't get nausea because each time I increase my dosage of the Ozempic Wegovy medicine, I would experience some nausea. And, you have a prescription for anti-nausea medicine that like you dissolve under your tongue. Like that's what I got. And I would just get that refilled. My doctor was supposed to give me a prescription for that, but she forgot. And so I'm waiting to see whether I actually need it or not, because I figure there's no point in getting it filled if, requesting the medication if I don't need it. So yeah, Zepbound is supposed to work better and provide more weight loss than the Wegovy. So we'll see. I do have like I'm trying to eat salads for lunch when I do eat at work. I pack a salad and I use this ginger dressing that's really good. I got it at Publix. I'll have to I'll have to look it up because I'm in the car, as you can see, and I don't remember the brand or anything, but they're really good. It resembles the ginger dressing at sushi restaurants, so that's what I was hoping for, and I'm happy that it's like that. And then I got some like salad topper. It's got like walnuts and like dried figs and like dried cherries and stuff like that I put on top of my salad too. And then I'll add like a little mini cucumber cut up or some little tomatoes or something like that. But I also, like, if I'm not feeling hungry but I feel like I should have something, I have the what is it called? They're like super greens. Oh no, my daughter gives me such a hard time because I bought it ages ago and I never drank it because I heard that you should mix it with juice. It tastes better. And so I was waiting till I got juice and I would never remember. Oh, they have it at, wow, I'll put it in the description. I can't remember. It's like Go Greens. I don't remember. But anyways, I got the thing with the blender, which is like a milk frother, you know, those little blenders that they have for sale all over the place now. And I mix it with apple juice, and it's a little gritty, but it's not bad. Like the bottom of the cup was a little bit gritty, and I didn't mind that. So I will be switching back and forth between something like that and the salads. And then I'll, you know, I generally eat lunch, but I'm not lunch, dinner at home, or, you know, eat out, something like that. So we'll see. I'm trying to be like make healthier decisions as far as the food that I actually am eating, because it's hard to eat on this medication. And I did go through a period of time where I was just eating like junk food and that kind of thing because of like, it doesn't matter, like I'm not going to gain the weight anyways, whatever. So my blood work has definitely shown that I was making less healthier choices. So I'm working on like being smarter with my food choices, and you know, when I do eat, to eat something that is good for me rather than, you know, mini donuts and that kind of thing, which I eat all the time. I don't know why. But yeah. Anyways, so, you know, let me know in the comments if you guys have switched from one of the medications to another, and if you've experienced anything that I should be looking out for. And yeah, I don't know. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to try and post more on this channel with updates and that kind of stuff. But I didn't get a lot of traction on my videos previously. That's why I kind of like just fell off doing it. But yeah, I don't know. Thanks for watching. Bye.